Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is James and welcome back to the Soundline. So today what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is some NAD amplifiers here. I've got the NAD C338, the C368 and the C338. And what I'm going to be talking about with you guys today, obviously you've seen by the title, how to connect to them with Bluetooth. The reason I'm making a video for this is because unfortunately it's not quite as simple as one might think. So if you've got one of these amplifiers and you're unaware of what it is I'm talking about, basically all three of these amplifiers here have Bluetooth built in that will allow you to stream music from your phone straight to the amplifier without the need for any cords. Which will basically just allow me to get out my phone, whatever it is that I'm using, whether it be an iPhone, a Samsung or an Android or an iPod Touch or something like that, simply hit play, and like that we've got music coming out of the amplifier. So I'm going to start with the C338 because it's actually the simplest of the lot. It's got a slightly different software to what the 368 and the 388 have in it. So I'm just going to start with that one. Now it doesn't really matter what source you're on. You can be on coaxial, you can be on tuner input, optical, you can be on streaming or Bluetooth Wi-Fi. It doesn't really matter. You can then just go into the settings on your phone, like so, and you'll notice I'm going to start getting some amplifiers showing up here. Actually at the moment we're just getting the 338. So all you have to do then is tap on it. It'll do a little circle around. It asks if you want your contacts to sync over it. We're only playing music, so we don't need our contacts to sync, so I'm going to click Don't Allow. And that's it, it's connected. So the NAD 338, very, very simple. Now all you have to do to play music is open up your music app, and you'll notice down the bottom of the screen, it's already chosen the NAD Amp 338. Turn the volume down so it doesn't turn on blasting you, and hit play, and then slowly turn the volume up. And what you'll notice is, as I adjust the volume on this, it adjusts the volume on the amplifier itself. See that? It goes down and up. So you don't have to worry about there being two separate volumes. You don't have to worry about this one being up and this one being up, because as I pull this up, it raises the number on here. By the way, the reason it's not making any sound at the moment is just because I have got my screen recorder turned on and it won't play audio out of it if the screen recording is going. So if I just hit stop on that, stop recording, and there we go, now we've got music. And as I do this, see that number there is changing? And that's how you do that. Now, so to unpair, all you have to do, hit stop, go back to your settings, click on the little eye next to it, and hit forget this device. And that's it, done. And now if you want to connect another device to it, all you have to do is repeat that exact process that I just showed you. You don't have to worry about doing any new pairing settings or anything like that. You can just say this is a new device, go into Bluetooth, and the 338 will show up straight away again. That seems very simple, and the reason I'm showing you that is because once we get into the 368 and the 388, it will seem more complicated and you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's the 338 pretty much done. So that's just the Bluetooth for this device. Now this particular model does have Wi-Fi built into it as well, and you can, I believe, stream to it and control it over Wi-Fi. I'm not going to go into that today, I'm just going to stick to Bluetooth, but if you guys want to see a video on how to use Wi-Fi with this device in particular, and the Google Home app, leave a comment in the comment section and I will try and do that at another date. So moving on to the 368 and the 388. So these have a totally different software in them. You can tell by looking that they're very, very similar. So now these ones can be tricky. What you'll notice at the moment is we're on Bluetooth mode and it's saying Bluetooth sync connectable. Both of them are saying that. Now that is what you want it to say for your phone to pair to it. I will show you how to pair your phone to it first if that's what you're getting, because usually the device will come out of the box ready to go. So I'm going to show you how to pair to it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to there if for some reason the amp isn't saying that. So for those of you who are already at the stage where it's saying Bluetooth sync connectable, all you have to do to get it to go into pairing mode is hold down the enter button. So if you just watch up here and I hold this down, there we go, now it's saying discoverable. And now on my phone you can see, oops, and now on my phone you can see, now that we've got this saying discoverable, We can still see the 338, which is that top one up there. And now we've got the 368 showing up, but not the 388, and that's because that one is still not on pairing mode. So to connect to the 368, it's the exact same as the 338, we just tap it like that. And that's it, it's connected. It doesn't ask you for contacts. I believe that is only a feature of the 338 to do with its Wi-Fi. And so now we simply switch back to our music app. Like that. You can see down the bottom of my screen it has already chosen the NAD 368 because it knows it's a music device. And we hit play. So now this one is different to the 338. It does have independent volume control. So what you're going to want to do with these two when you're streaming to them, have the volume on your phone up to maximum, like that, okay? All the way to maximum. And then you control the volume with the volume knob on the amp or using the supplied remote. And that's that one. And so now, disconnecting from it and pairing a new device. Now this is the process, this is the tricky part, because you may be struggling to pair your phone to it for the purpose or for the reason that this has already had a phone paired to it and it hasn't been reset. So I'll show you how to do that. Let's just go back to our settings. Right, okay, so we've got the NAD 368 there. Forget this device, right? Okay, so it's gone. And now what you'll see on here is it's saying Bluetooth sync connectable again. So connectable is basically like it's waiting for a device that has already been paired to it. And then again, if you want to pair a new device to it, all you have to do is hold down the middle button until it says discoverable again, and the NAD 368 will pop up. So that's all you have to do to get a new phone to pair to it. You just have to make sure that you're on Bluetooth mode for one. This won't work if you are on optical. For the NAD I should have said this earlier, the NAD 368 and NAD 388, which has just gone to sleep on me, you have to be on Bluetooth mode to get your phone to connect to it. And then if it's doing the thing where it says connectable, simply hold the middle button until it says discoverable. Now, if you've got all that and it's still not working, or if you've got it's saying Bluetooth source rather than Bluetooth sync, here's what we're going to want to do. So you can use these buttons here on the left and right to navigate the menu structure in here. So first let's make sure that Bluetooth is enabled. If you're not getting anything, what you want to do is basically a step-by-step process to make sure you're on the right mode. So you hit the up button and you'll see source setup will highlight. You then hit enter. It may not be on Bluetooth, it might be on something else. Simply use the left and right arrows to navigate your way through the sources until you see Bluetooth. Hit enter. Bluetooth name. All that does is changes the name that shows up on the amplifier as, not the one in your phone. So you can name that iPod if you want, or just leave it as Bluetooth. Hit enter to get back out of there. And then you hit the left and right arrows, or left or right. So you go back up, you'll see it says name, and then you hit right or left, and it will say Bluetooth enabled. Now, enable doesn't mean it's working. You have to hit enter, and if it's showing no, like that, you have to click left or right to make sure it says yes, and then hit enter again. If it's already on yes, that's good. You can just leave it where it is. Hit enter, that's done. And now the way you get back up out of the menu is the up arrow. So if I hit the up arrow, it goes back up there, up, 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 and we're back out to where we were. And I've accidentally renamed this to Baku Tooth, but that's fine, we're gonna leave that as it is. Now the next thing you wanna make sure is that it's on sync mode. If it's on source mode, you're still gonna have problems. Now the way you get to that is you hit the up arrow again to make source setup highlight. You then hit right, and settings will highlight. Hit enter, and now you have to use the left and right arrows. Actually, no, you have to use the down arrow to cycle through, because the left and right arrows will turn things on and off. So now use the down arrow, and go all the way through until you see Bluetooth work mode. Now the left and right arrows you use to switch between source and sync. There's only two modes. If it's on source, that may have been the cause of your problems. Just hit left or right until it says sync. That's done, you don't have to do anything. Now you simply go back up all the way until you're back out to your home menu, and it will say Bluetooth sync connectable, and then obviously hit the center button until it says discoverable. It will show up on your phone, you tap it on your phone, and then you start playing music. And that's pretty much the process of it. So it's not overly simple. It's there's a few more things that they put in there which make it just a little more complicated than it needs to be. If you're wondering what source mode is, Bluetooth source, what that does is it sends audio from this device out to another Bluetooth receiver. As opposed to receiving audio from a device, it sends it from this to something else, like another Bluetooth device receiver. And if you want, what you can actually do is play, say you've got a turntable plugged into this one here. You can then put this one on source mode, this one on sync mode, and you can send turntable audio from this amplifier over Bluetooth to this amplifier, or another Bluetooth model. It doesn't have to be NAD, you can actually send this to other brands of Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth amplifier, and that's basically what source is. So pretty much there's basically just two things you need to make sure that you've done when you're trying to connect to these particular models here, the 388 and the 368. For one, you need to make sure you're on Bluetooth mode, because if you're on line mode or optical or something, it's not going to work. Make sure you're on Bluetooth. Make sure it's saying sync, because if it says Bluetooth source, you're going to have issues, so go through the steps to get it to say sync. And then if it's saying connectable, simply hold down the middle button until it says discoverable, tap on it with your phone, connect to it, open up your music app, hit play, and then you've got music. So what I might do, just to make sure I've explained this as best as I possibly can, I'm going to set this up completely wrong, and then I'm going to go through the steps to show you how to get my phone connected to it. I'm going to set this up completely wrong so that it will never work. You'll see. So my phone, currently not connected to anything. Okay, cool. Give me a second here. Okay, so I've got this set up, ready to go. I'll just zoom the camera in so you guys can see. So, first things first, make sure the amp is turned on at the back and hit standby. It turns on, and I want to connect my phone over Bluetooth. So, step one, change the source to Bluetooth. And it's not showing up. Okay, we're getting coaxial, phono, optical, line, optical. Bluetooth isn't showing up. Maybe it's disabled. Let's go into the menu and check. Hit the up button, source setup highlights, enter. We go across to Bluetooth, hit enter. Bluetooth name, we're not worried about. Bluetooth enabled, enter. No, it's not. Okay, let's hit yes. Right, yes, enter, up. Okay, now we're back home, coaxial one. Let's change the source now to Bluetooth. Oh, there it was. Bluetooth, okay. Bluetooth source connectable. Okay, so it's on source mode. I need it to be on sync mode. So we hit the up arrow, and then Bluetooth source setup highlights. We go across, settings highlights, enter. Now we go all the way down until we see Bluetooth work mode. Bluetooth work mode, there it is. It's on source. Now we hit right, it goes to sync. Cool, that's that done. Now we go all the way back up until it takes us out and we're home again. Okay, so now it's saying Bluetooth sync connectable, which is right, which is what we want it to be on. But it's saying connectable, we need it to say discoverable. So we hold the middle button, and then instantly the NAD 338, the NAD 368 shows up. We tap on it with our finger, it says connected, that's that done. Home, music, it says down the bottom of my screen, the NAD 368, hit play, and it's done. And then volume, and make sure the phone volume is up on maximum, and then turn the volume up. And that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. I hope that was helpful to some of you. If you're struggling or if you've got any questions for me, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below and I will do my best to answer them. Again, I hope they helped. If you want me to do the video on how to use the Wi-Fi for the NAD 338, make sure to leave that in a comment as well and I'll look at putting together a video for that. Thanks everyone for watching this video. If you thought it was helpful or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. Have a good day and I hope to catch you in the next video. Ka kite anō.